Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Orzhov Balemurk deck in Thomas format. So I'm trying out this deck with 4 copies of Overlord of the Balemurk, which I have been quite impressed so far. And basically what this deck is going to be trying to do is we're going to cheat out the Balemurk instead of paying the full 5 cost, and we're also going to be skipping the impending 5, hopefully speaking most of the times, with this card called Phelia, Exuberant Shepherd. So Phelia is quite the amazing card, but we haven't actually seen this card a lot in the timeless metagame, which is honestly a bit of a shame because the fact that this can blink any non-land permanent on the battlefield, including the opponents as well, is quite insane. So the play pattern is gonna go something like flash in the Phelia Exuberant Shepherd, and then play the Overlord of the Balemurk for the impending cost, which only costs 2 mana, and then Phelia attacks, exiling the Overlord of the Balemurk, and it's gonna come back as a 5/5 creature immediately, which will also mill 4 cards both times, and then return a non-avatar creature card from the graveyard to your hand. So that's going to net you a lot of value, which we like. And we're gonna also need that because we're gonna be going down on cards a lot, since we're also gonna be playing Solitude in this deck. So even if you tap out, you also have the option to play Solitude for 0 mana. And what's nice is if you evoke this card and goes to the graveyard, the Overlord of the Balemurk can just grab it back again, which is also very nice as well. Another thing that's really cool is we're playing 4 copies of Recruiter of the Guard, which is basically a tutor spell in the deck that can also be fetched with the Overlord of the Balemurk as well. If you don't really like the cards that you see in the graveyard, the Recruiter of the Guard can basically grab anything in the deck except for the Balemurk itself. And depending on what you're playing against creature decks, you might want to grab Solitude, or against combo decks, you might want to grab something like Juggernaut Peddler if you can play it that turn, or you could even tutor for an Aven Interrupter to kinda pseudo counter for that turn as well. And let's not forget our lands, which can not only get hit by the Balemurk, but these are also something that's tutorable with Recruiter of the Guards as well. So we got a lot of cool things going on here. So having said that, I'm gonna be hopping over to some Timeless Plus of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop over. One lander, huh? One lander. Let's try it. Let us hope we draw land. Or opponent plays fetch land. That also works. Nice. So we can go Witch Enchanter into Juggernauts. Not a bad turn. Oh, we're playing against this kind of deck. Just get rid of a combo piece. Drawing a Bowmaster, huh? So they're gonna be cracking their land here. I don't think saving 1 mana for Deathrise Shamans, like, would it do anything? I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I do have the option for the Ephemerate, if that's the case. So let's see. They're gonna draw a card. I am going to Juggernaut, Ephemerate. They're most likely going to the Rainstorm. No? Really? I mean, that's a bit surprising, I must say. I could take away the waterlogged teaching. So then if they assemble the team, they don't have mana for Brainstorm, and then we can just resolve Orcish Bowmaster. In response, I Brainstorm even more. I feel like they should have just assembled a team, honestly. So opponents at 11? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not gonna be enough to kill them. So let's do this again. Veil of Summer. Okay. I'd be impressed if they have the combo. Since I just looked at their deck with the Juggernaut, and they didn't have the combo there. Nice. So, another Aven Interrupter. In. Thoughtseizes in. Archon's in. That's probably it, though. So we don't need Toby here. Probably don't need Swords either. Because the Balemurk can search for the Solitude. Same with the Recruiter. If they ever get the Aatroxa down. It's really unfortunate that the Recruiter actually can't search for Archon. I think we just go down on Bowmaster and Phelia. Call it a day. Or actually, maybe one less Ephemerate, and we'll have another Phelia. Okay. It's a very hateful hand, but zero pressure. Not really a hand I like, honestly speaking. At least we got a Balemurk to play next turn. Is it a Veil of Summer? Not as bad as I thought. Abrupt Decays. I think we have to run out the Archon next turn. Oh, that's so sweet. What a top deck. So we can get rid of a Show and Tell. Sweet. Oh, they're gonna Abrupt Decay immediately. I can grab another Juggernaut, but I think I want to land. And then next turn, we'll hold up Aven Interrupter. Or should I just run out the Archon? So they most likely got one land. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to run out the Aven Interrupter here. The clock's ticking. The Balemurk is coming. This card's so sweet. Whoa, they play a Dark Ritual. Interesting. I think even if they don't play anything, I might just run this out. Just because I have another one. And having another copy on the battlefield is pretty good because we have an Ephemerate as well. Come on, play something. Do it. Do it. Okay, never mind. Play this out. Play out the Deathrise Shaman. Okay, short. Dark Ritual. Dig through time. Oh, maybe I should have just ephemerated this. Five mana. We'll try to ephemerate. We'll have to decline. So we have 2 more mana, huh? I guess I can just Balemurk again. Hold up another Aven Interrupter. Juggernaut. Problem with the Juggernaut might actually be that they have a Veil of Summer up. I'm actually kind of sad that we haven't seen a Solitude yet. I think we just Archon again. I mean, not Archon, Aven Interrupter. I think it's safer because they might just want to try to play it next turn, and they can't Veil of Summer this. Rafine's Tower. And then if they put the Aatroxa down, like if they show and tell again and then put the Aatroxa down, we'll go Archon. And then grab a Solitude. Can we somehow win here? Let me see. 6 damage. I don't think so. Let's just go Juggernaut. Okay. I see. So let's grab Aatroxa. Play that. Attack, attack. Probably just Archon now. I don't see why not. Nice. That was a pretty one-sided game, which is exactly what we want out of this deck. Cross show and tell decks, right? We don't have a 1-mana card. We don't have a Deathrise Shaman, but we're going first with Juggernaut Peddlers. Seems pretty good. Going Plains first because this deck doesn't play any Surveil lands. Ooh, that sucks. So they're gonna take our Juggernauts. Cameo.
I stayed up too late reading. Again.
Let's play out our Phelia. The reason why I did this is because if they transform the Tameo here, I can just attack with the Phelia, and Tameo would become a creature again. Oh, Breeding Pool. Yeah, I think I care about the Psychic Frog more, right? Oh my god. Huh. What to do? If the Balemurk can grab a Witch Enchanter, that'd be so nice. Come on. Witch Enchanter. Witch Enchanter. New Witch Enchanters. I think I'm gonna have to do this. Goodbye, Phelia. It was nice knowing you. Where are our Witch Enchanters? I'm so sad. No Witch Enchanter, no Bogart Trawler. What's going on here? So, if I block the Psychic Frog, they can just discard their entire hand and draw with the clue. Doesn't seem that good, at least for me. That is so unfortunate that we didn't get one. First thing.
This is not just a battle of arms, but of ideas. Respect the library.
Oh my god, now I draw it? Are you kidding me? Sure. I mean, now Tameo's dead, and Frog is also dead. Attack. I could get another land. Oh, I can go Phelia plus... Oh, that's sick. Now I can go either Phelia or Orcish Bowmaster.
I need some time to myself.
Oh no. You don't want to see that, you know? You don't want to see that. So they're gonna try to reanimate that next turn, huh? Okay, so that's what they have. But that's fine. That's fine. We can try to kill it with the recruiter plus a solitude. I mean, I do have to sacrifice like my entire board, you know? Which isn't, which isn't great. If a card that you don't control would be put into the graveyard, so sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. That is kind of gross, actually. So I can attack, trigger the Balemurk, like so. So Balemurk triggered once. We'll flicker this. Or should I deal damage? Let's just get some value out of it. And maybe we'll just grab another land. Okay. Let's grab... The thing is, like, I'm not really sure. There's like 25 cards remaining. I mean, it's kind of impressive that even after reanimating their Valgavoth, we're still in it. That's the impressive part. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of Toby. Yeah, this deck is pretty impressive, actually. It looks like they have another reanimate card. Okay. Pretty annoying. They got rid of the wrong card. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't say, like, the wrong card. Because it is, like, forcing a lot of cards out of me. Okay, we still have 2 Ephemerates to actually get through this. 2 Ephemerates. Oh, maybe we should add, Overgrown Tomb for the Deathray Shaman. Oh, that's probably a mistake not having it. Is that gonna cost me the game? Wow, they actually topped it, so it's a reanimate off the top. Nope, it was a brainstorm. So they could be brainstorm locked, honestly. We only have 1 black source, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess the Balemurk kind of went ham this game.
Revel with your king, wild and sovereign and free.
Okay, so their deck looks very similar to what we played.
Why do you trust me?
Ah, 1 turn too late, right? Troll. Come on, where are you, Ephemerate?
I invite you to change your ways.
Okay. Wow. I'm kind of surprised by that. Okay, so let's have the important cars going to Oko. This way they take more damage.
You're too close-minded.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I guess the grief is gonna come down, but let's do it like this, since they're gonna have to play the grief. Okay. Swords. Perfect. Attack, attack. I might actually mill out, which is not good. So we're gonna have to win soon. Grab an Aben Interrupter. Equal to its power. I think we can win. We'll see. Did they just top deck a mana drain? That'd be kinda sweet. Okay. Close game. So I'm gonna have to attack with the Overlord again. They also might just be dead. Since I'm gonna be flashing in Solitude here. I mean, the Phelia bounce on the Balemurk actually just won me the game. Just gave me so much value to even survive against the Valgavoth. Actually insane. My god. Okay, I want some hearses. Yeah. I want some hearses. I want Skyclave. I think that's about it. Doesn't look like they play Orcish Bowmaster. I don't think they have the room because they're opting into playing Mana Drain, which I didn't play before in my Sultai deck. And they also play Brainstorm, so they're also weak to Orcish Bowmaster. I'm not sure what I should really cut here. Maybe a Toby, Avon. I could even see myself cutting a Solitude, but okay, let's cut a Recruiter. Okay. I love how, like, even though I'm auto-passing, it still gives me, like, look. Doesn't even matter if I'm auto-passing or not. I mean, they already know I have Solitude, so... Man, that Valgavoth almost lost me the game. Okay, so that is... Mana Drain Angle. Wow. A lot of trolls. I was actually gonna flash in the Orcish Bowmaster, but...
Every tale about me is absolute nonsense. And absolutely true.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying. But... not the end of the world.
I'll think up a fun fate for you. You fear your truth.
They're gonna make another food token. Ghost Vacuum. This doesn't really work against the Balemurk too much. Okay, so... looks like they have, Mana Drain. Let's do this. Or not. In case of a removal. Or a Bowmaster.
I grace you with my lack of presence.
So, I feel like they have a Mana Drain. But I don't know. These all become 1/1s though. Like, is that even... like, I don't know. Demonic Council. What are they gonna do? Still passing. Oh, excellent card. Yeah, when deck building gone wrong, right? When deck building gone wrong. I think opponent's holding on to a board wipe. If I just had a green mana, that would be nice. Okay. Yeah, well, they don't have mana to play counterspell anymore. Play out the Phelia. Oh, we can even hard cast the Overlord now. But I mean, this is so much better, right? Actually, it might actually be just... Is it just Witch Enchanter here? I think it's actually just Witch Enchanter. Just too good. Okay. We're not gonna get Overlord value, unfortunately. Troll. Let's do this now. They had 3 trolls. Yeah, if they're not doing anything, we don't actually have to do anything. Also, reanimates right now are kind of bad, right? I guess they can reanimate the Orcish Bowmasters.
Who's more foolish? The fool or the fool who rules them?
Maybe that's what they're gonna go for. Witch Enchanter. Can I kill the Oko? Block. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. This one looks like drag to the roots. Opponent's holding up.
I see how it is.
Or not. Psychic Frog. Let's see if I can get a Solitude, shall we? We got a Solitude. Just too good. This deck is sick. This deck is actually pretty sick. Okay, so now they can't even reanimate. Wow. This deck is so sick. Imagine if we had Vile, though. Like, imagine if we had Vile. This actually might be the first mulligan that we do. Actually, the Ephemerate... I guess we might want Ephemerate. Okay, let's see what kind of deck they are. Once upon a time. I should have played a Witch Enchanter then. I thought maybe it was gonna be like a show and tell, since they don't have a companion. So, I mean, I got a little bit greedy, so I could get super punished here if opponent like Thoughtseizes. Which is not something that I want to see. So hopefully that's not the case. No, not like this. What? Why would you subject yourself to potential Thoughtseize? That's unfortunate that we can't, like, take advantage of the situation. Okay, so they play Psychic Frog. Play Phelia. So, I mean, obviously opponent did this because they wanna probably play a 3-mana card this turn, right? I think the best card to take out here is either Solitude or Overlord. Sacrifice. Into a Seize. One ring. Surprised they didn't take the Orcish Bowmaster then. But at least they don't have Solitude. I'm not sure if they wanted to actually do that. Oh my god. I can Balemurk too, but I think this is just too good, right? Block there. Do I want to Ephemerate? Like, Sacrifice is instant speed, that's the thing. I think I should just go for Overlord. It's really unfortunate that we couldn't mill an Orcish Bowmaster, by the way. With the Overlord. Yeah. Darn. Not milling an Orcish Bowmaster with the Balemurk was such a scam, but I mean, we somehow got there. I'm not even sure how, but I don't really know what opponent's playing, to be honest with you. But I'm sure Archon's probably going to be really good. Probably Aven Interrupter is really good, right? Because Sacrifice is a cost. So, yeah. Also, Hearse is probably going to be good. So Hearse, Thoughtseize, Juggernauts. Phelia is really good at bouncing our reanimated creatures onto our side. Toby? I'm not sure if the opponent's playing Orcish Bowmaster, but maybe. Bowmaster seems good. So this is the hard part. Everything is good. Then what is the bad card? Like it has to be like 2 recruiters minus 1 Toby since Archon doesn't get tutored by the recruiter. I think maybe having this many Aven is not good. I can see myself going down on Ephemerate. Maybe we can cut some Deathray Shamans too, since we're gonna be thought seizing. It actually might be Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, I'm taking out Deathray Shamans since I don't know what to take out. Opponent might be going for Leyline of Sanctity if they have it. Okay, perfect. So I'm wondering why they decided not to Thoughtseize. Does anybody know why? I can deal with the frog. I'll take away opponent's Thoughtseize. I can deal with the frog with the swords. And also they might just not be able to cast it. Okay, another successful day of Magic. Testing out a new deck. Okay, so I had a ton of fun playing this deck today. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to see the Toby. It would have been sick because, I mean, I actually don't think this is a bad card. Like, it's a pretty sick card, honestly. It's a 3-mana 1/1, which can be tutored by the recruiter, which also benefits off of Ephemerate, and you can also Phelia as well, right? So I don't think this is a bad card by any means. It's just that playing multiple copies of this, since it's a legendary creature, can be a little bit clunky, so just having one copy of it is pretty sick. What I really liked here was the Balemurk. Oh my god, this card was such an MVP. Balemurk, grab a Solitude, answer some stuff. Balemurk, Orcish Bowmaster versus Straws. Getting a Phelia down is sick. Grabbing an Aven Interrupter versus Show and Tell was sick as well. Like, this card was absolutely the nuts in this deck. So, really sick there. Oh, also being able to grab lands, which also happens to be Witch Enchanter, which also does shut down the Show and Tell into Omniscience unless they have some instant speed spells, right? A lot of good things going on here, which I like. So honestly, like the Balemurk plus the Phelia was just absolutely insane. Balemurk, even if you don't have Solitude, into a Balemurk into a recruiter to tutor for a Solitude, that's also insane. Just everything just kind of fits very nicely together, which I liked. One thing I will say though, this is probably not very good versus the energy decks. However, I have not seen an energy deck maybe 4 to 5 days. Granted, I don't play that many games, and I mostly played some historic from Diamond to Mythic, but energy has definitely been on the decline as of recent, but which kind of makes sense because today we played against a lot of combo decks, right? We played against Show and Tell, and we also played against a Sacrifice combo deck. So if there's more of those combo decks, plus there's also Belcher decks going around, which happens to, you know, crush the energy decks, then there's going to be less energy on the ladder. And also, this is an early Mythic, right? I usually don't get to Mythic this early, but the last 2 historic decks that I played were just, like, it was just, had an absurd win rate, crushing the decks in historic format. And they kind of skip out on the Diamond meta, where there could be more energy decks there. So that's why most of the sideboards are kind of for that matchup, right? We have 2 cups of Sun Cleansers and 2 cups of Stone of Eric. Sun Cleanser shuts down the energy plan, Stone of Eric shuts down the bombardment plan, and you also have a copy of the Skyclave Apparition you can also keep on blinking with the Ephemerates, so you got that going. But it's probably a really bad matchup, and that's something that I don't think the deck is going to be able to solve, which is a bit of a shame. The Deathray Shaman, I thought the Deathray Shaman was very, I would say, underwhelming, almost. Just because we were playing with the Silent Clearing, right? And Concealed Courtyard to conserve some life. So we're probably gonna need some, like, Verdant Catacombs, and maybe Flooded Strand, and maybe something like this. And we'll also add in an Overgrown Tomb, for that matter. Oh yeah, not the Flooded Strand. We want a white-green. So, yeah, maybe I would do something like this. Yeah, so there was a little bit of a deck building error there. I was just putting in Deathray Shaman without having a bunch of fetch lands, which was the problem with the Deathray Shaman. Now we got Overgrown Tomb for the creature exiling against like Reanimators, but you have more fetch lands for the Deathray Shaman. As for the sideboard, our sideboard's a little bit weak to Belcher, huh? Since we don't have like a Pitting Needle effect. Like you could be playing Phyrexian Revoker, which you can hit it with the Overlord of the Balemurk plus Recruiter of the Guard, but it might be too slow. But I'll have one here just in case. And you can probably go down on something like... Maybe you don't even need like Aven Interrupter. Like, I think maybe 3 is fine. So yeah, maybe something like this will do. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.